of time on that one, so I'm making another one. This is episode 2. Okay, so looking at the gold. I looked at this. When the gold failed these red lines here, the ES at the same time crossed over a important level. So they're kind of like, one goes up, the other one goes down. So, and right now, gold has really been not doing well, um, but it has to come back at one point and test this purple. That's going to be a key level. When it comes to the, when this meets up with the purple, the ES is also going to have a reaction off of it. So, the ES is going to probably pull back when this starts, when the gold starts going up to the purple line. That's when you know there's going to be a shift, and that's when you know ES is probably going to be hitting a line somewhere too, either maybe a yellow one or one of these green ones, the bigger ones. So it's going to be easy to pick out. Um, Actually, there is a potential buy divergence here on the gold. I'm looking at this lower here, and if this holds here is lower, but it's on the stochastics is higher. So we may have a bit of a pullback on the ES, and the gold's going to get a little bounce potentially. Just up to the purple line. Once the gold reaches the purple line, it's not going to get through it first test. There's no way. So just something I'm looking at. This is on the hourly, so it's not like I'm looking at 1 minute chart here and looking at some bigger moves. Like when to get into one thing, when to get out of another thing, and stuff like that, because they all algorithmically traded. And gold also here on the hourly. Nice tag here, nice tag here, here. Then the last of the yellow gets a nice push up. Yellow's here. It's starting to fail, but it does get a nice bounce once you get above the purple. It's good to go. Comes back. These lines are all close together, so that's where your support is. Get a little bounce off of that, and fails it. Comes back up to it. Same thing. Close together, fail. So like you could pick out these points. This green holds support. It gets real tight here, tight range, and it finally does fail. The purple drops down, starts going through levels, gets a little bounce off the yellow, but they're so, yellows are real tight together. Gets a bounce here, you know, gets a small bounce off the reds, and you know it's weak, really weak, and then you just get a flush, and it flushes through the reds. Now it could potentially come back up and try to test the reds. It depends on how the ES does and stuff, but I think ES is gonna actually start going higher now. There's no maybe when they raise interest rates in a month, we'll see a little bit of a fluctuation there.